Hey friend, in this video, I'm going to be swatching every single paint color from the MaimeriBlu watercolor line. That is 90 different colors. Recently, I decided to switch up my paints. I was getting a little bored and just wanted to try something new, and I also have been doing more research about finding brands that are a bit more on the natural and healthy side, especially since I'm inhaling and touching paint all day long. And so I found that Maimeri was a bit more on the natural and healthy side because they don't use any synthetic blending agents. And I wanted to just check out their colors. They have an amazing color range, and I absolutely fell in love with MaimeriBlu watercolor and reached out to them after testing them out and see if they'd like to sponsor any of my videos, and they happily agreed. So thanks to Maimeri for sending me these paints and sponsoring this video. I'm so excited to be swatching these 90 colors and choosing 20 of my favorites for my new palette. Look at all this paint. I'm going to be working on a much larger sheet of paper than normal. This is a 20-inch by 40-inch cold press 100% cotton Saunders Waterford paper. So I'm going to do a swatch of all 86 of Maimeri's watercolor paint, which is called MaimeriBlu. The reason why I made the switch to Maimeri was because of the ingredients, and I'm really loving especially some of these red and orange colors. High quality pure pigment, so they use a 50 to 50% ratio typically with the not every color, I don't think, but pure pigment or color, and gum arabic from sand. So it's a really natural gum arabic. There's no binding agents in all of that. There's still going to be some colors that I know I won't use because of the cadmium or some other toxins in them, which is across the board in every brand. There will be cadmium because it used to just traditionally be used a lot. So I'm going to stay away from those colors. I will still swatch them today, but I know I'm not going to keep them in my forever palette because I'm really cautious about my health with my autoimmune diseases, and so I want to just minimize the toxins that I'm breathing. So I've got a bunch of these like circle palettes that I use to test out new colors. I'm going to start with reds and then go to oranges, yellows, greens, blues, indigos, violets, and then my neutral colors, browns and blacks, and then there's some white. So this is all watercolor pigment, starting with Venetian red. And obviously this is the color straight from the tube. I'm gonna wet my size 6 Princeton Heritage brush. And I'm just gonna load up, and we're just gonna talk about these colors. Which ones are my favorites, which ones are my forever hold on to colors, and which ones I'm just not gonna use. I am gonna be whittling it down to about 12 colors. I know I wanna I loved using 12 colors when I was using Winsor & Newton, and so I'm gonna try and whittle it down to 12 colors, maybe 13, maybe 10, who knows, of my favorite from this. So this is gonna be a fun video if you're new to Maimeri or you've never really checked out the full range of MaimeriBlu and you wanna see what it's all about. This Venetian red color already, I really like the texture. It's very creamy. It's like a creamy brick red, like kind of a brownish red. So I'm just gonna lay down the thick, opaque, buttery color and then grab some water and pull that out to see all the different values. It's a very strong color, very thick, so it's spreading kind of similar to gouache, but I like that bricky color. Nice neutral red. Okay, I really don't know how to say this word. Quinacridone. This is an Italian brand. I don't even know if that's Italian. Probably is. Quinacridone. Red. Looks pinky. Pinky, pinky. I know I already love sandal red, so I'm excited to get to that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my clean water. Load up with ooh. So something I really want to look out for when I'm testing these colors is, ooh, that's nice, is like a similar match to Opera Rose. That one's freaking close. It's got a little bit more red in it, which I actually really like because I would always, not always, but a lot of the time add Scarlet Lake to Opera Rose, red to pink. But this has the like almost neon pink undertone, which I love, and it has some red overtones, which I also love for florals, which I do a lot. That was Quinacridone. Red. If somebody can spell it out for me in the comments, that'd be nice. Okay, and now this one is Permanent Carmine. Carmino Permanente in Italian. Also pinky. Ooh, this might be a tight competition for the Opera Rose replacement. Clean water. Oh boy. This has a little bit of a purpley undertone. So far that one wins in the darker tones. It's got the reddish, corally red undertones in the pinks. This one's more of like a purple. There's some blue undertone in here that you can really see when you pull out the lighter values. Very lovely color. Beautiful, beautiful range of values so far. Sandal red, I know I love this color already. Man, this is gonna be tough. We're only in the reds and we've got 3. 3 colors down out of 86. Okay, well, let's start to be picky, I guess. Okay, so this is like a really vibrant fire truck red. Booyah. It's like, I'm here and I'm red. You know? Very aggressive. And then the lighter values are a bit more subtle. This stays very vibrant. Pyroli red? Pyrole? Ooh, that looks like Scarlet Lake. It's a bit more orange here in the palette. Orange undertone red. Then the sandal red one. So let's see. I've never tried this one. Ooh. It's similar, but you can just barely see some of that orange undertone compared to the sandal red. I like this one better. And you can pull out that value and you can see there's even more of that oranges coming through. So that was, I'm picking all of the weird word ones. So I'm gonna star the ones, I guess, that I like so far. I mean, I like all of them, but if I'm whittling it down to 12, we gotta be selective. Okay, so this is a cadmium red medium. So cadmium is it's a toxin that's known for potentially increasing your risk for cancer and reproductive harm. So I mean, a lot of artists still use it, but if you're breathing and touching it every single day, for me, I'm a very like health nut person. I am gonna still test this out, but I know that anything with cadmium in it is gonna be not in my permanent palette. This is really nice though, dang it. It's almost similar, it's pretty similar to sandal red so far with the thick value, the darker value. But one thing I do really love about all these colors so far is the smooth blending gradient. I don't see any separation yet in any of these colors, which is quite nice. Opera Rose from Winsor & Newton, a color I used all the time. You'd see separation. This one doesn't have that. The quinacridone red, whatever. Okay, cadmium red medium is gonna be a no. It's a lovely color, but I just want to minimize, like I said. And then we have permanent red light. Ooh, it's like a light pinky orange. Okay, so this is permanent red light. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh. Wow, shoot. Oh boy, oh man. So this one, permanent red light, is very similar to the Pyrol red that I starred. It's just slightly more orange than the Pyrol red, however you say that. And I can pronounce it. I can't spell it. Permanent.
Permanent.
Permanent red light. Okay, I'm gonna star both of these, but I need to probably whittle it down. That one rocks. So Crimson Lake. Whoa. Pinky red, purple undertone. It's not a color I like to paint with often. So this is where every artist is going to be different. You might really like to paint with these like reddish, reddish pinkies, purplies. If you follow me, have been following me for a while, then you probably know purple is my least favorite color. I like the orangey reds versus the purpley reds, so Crimson Lake is beautiful if you like that, but for me personally, my subjective taste, it's probably not going to make it to my permanent palette. Okay, this is Permanent Red Deep. Another purpley, pinky, not much red, it's like a purple pink. So same thing with the Crimson Lake and the, what is this one? Permanent Carmine. Purple undertone, if you like that. Not my favorite, but still a lovely high quality color, obviously. Still no separation in these colors. Rose Lake. So this is probably going to be a close one to Opera Rose.
Opera.
Fun fact, I did actually take opera lessons when I was in high school. I wasn't even trying just now, so don't judge me. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Oh! That's nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. Shoot. Dang.
Family friendly.
Wow. That's the one. A little bit more purple than Opera Rose, and I know I just said I don't like purple, but this is gorgeous. Rose Lake. Love ya.
Maybe Double Star?
Oh, good
Maybe
call.
Double Star, the super lights?
Dubs. Stars. Dubs. Stars. Woo, that's gonna be real nice together. Okay, Rose Madder. Alizarin Rose Madder. Oh, that's a little more purpley. Alizarin Rose Madder. Wow. More purple in this one than Rose Lake, so, you know, but it's really delicious. Wow, that's delicious. A little bit more red, too, than the Alizarin Rosy Rose. You're nice, but not totally my style. One more red that I'm gonna do here is Primary Red. We just like too many colors. Let's see. Uh-oh. That's the perfect one.
Triple Star?
It's deceiving because it says Primary Red. So you wouldn't think pink, but oh boy. Oh. Oh, wow. That's the one. Sorry, Rose Lake. She's a beaut. Clark. Name that movie in the comments. Primary Red, you get 3 stars. Wow. If you're looking for an Opera Rose equivalent, it's Primary Red. That's gorgeous, and I'm still gonna keep it though for my reds. And this one too. So I starred Pyrrole Red or Pyrrole whatever red and Rose Lake. Still love them, but this one is just a little bit more pink than purple than Rose Lake. Takes the edge. And Pyrrole Red is just a little bit more of that brick brown undertone in the permanent light, red light kind of vibe, but I like this one better. Pyrrole Orange. Okay, this is gonna be tough, a tough one. I know reds were already tough, but I know for a fact that I like pretty much every orange from MaimeriBlu, so that's gonna be a struggle. This one is Pyrrole Orange. It's more of like a brick brown undertone orange, so I might not keep this one. It's not totally the vibe that I go for, but it's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. I never knew I was such an orange fan. Look at that. It's like starts brown and then it gets like a neon orange in the lighter tones. It's so delish. Pyrrole Orange. Okay, before I go star crazy on these oranges, I'm just gonna do them all first and then I'm gonna star. Oh, that's so good. Okay, Cadmium Red Orange. You're nice, but you have cadmium, so, oh, you're so nice. But you have cadmium, so I'm not going to use you forever. I'm just going to test you. Don't get too attached to me. Cadmium orange. Cadmium red orange. Don't get too attached to cadmium red orange, Jenna. Okay, that's cool. I don't like it that much actually, so that's cool because it has cadmium. I mean, it's definitely a nice color, but it's not something I would gravitate toward. Moving right along, another cadmium orange. That was cadmium red orange. This one's just cadmium orange. So I know I'm gonna love this one, which is unfortunate. Bright, vibrant, delicious, creamy. That's another thing I really like about these Maimeri colors is they're like really buttery. It's like really buttery. Love it. Creamy, velvety. Almost like in between gouache and watercolor. Cadmium, orange. I love you, but I cannot get attached. Ooh, mommy's gonna like this one. Permanent orange. Hello. How you doing? Ooh, she's nice. Ooh, she's real nice. It's kind of like between these two.
Gasps.
Oh, love. Love, love. Permanent orange. I really like this Pyroli one though because it's so unique with the brown. It almost has like green in it. Is that wild and crazy? Permanent yellow orange. Okay, so we're, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is like an orange yellow ochre. Ooh. The yellow oranges I wouldn't normally gravitate toward, so this is lovely and beautiful and bright and nice. But I think I'm gonna go with these two out of the oranges.
Is that because you would just mix the yellow in?
Yes, that is correct, John. I would just mix some yellow with the permanent orange to make it yellow orange. Permanent.
You're just looking for a straight up orange, and if you want to do yellow orange, you'll do the yellow.
Yeah, I mean, there is something to be said about it being permanent.
That is a really cool color.
And it's a very cool color. I might squeeze it in my palette if there's room. However, the permanent colors are less liftable, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't care though, I'm not like lifting all the time. Okay, let's try to go in order of warmest to coolest yellow. I've never seen these colors on paper, so it's kind of hard to tell. But from the swatch color on the tube. So this is yellow ochre. And one thing that I do want to actually mention, should have mentioned in the reds, is the light fastness. So the light fastness grade is going to be up here under the number, GR1 for yellow ochre. And the lower the number, so this is 1, the lowest, is going to mean that it's a pretty poor light fastness grade compared to the higher numbers like 4 and up, or 3 even and up. If it has a 1, that's gonna basically last you less than 2 years. If it's an original painting, it's hanging up on a wall or something and it's in direct light, well then it's gonna start fading less than 2 years from now. I personally don't sell original watercolor paintings very often, and so it's not something I worry about a ton. And there are ways to protect against that. You could get frames that have UV protecting glass, which is nice. But the more fugitive colors are going to have the lower number grades. So something that is like a 3, a grade 3 is about 2 to 15 years. And then 4 is 15 to 50. And then up is going to be 50 plus and then 100 plus. So yellow ochre is a 1. That's a less than 2-year grade. I'm not worried about it though, because I scan all of my work and digitize it for textile designs. That's freaking nice. So this is yellow ochre. The yellow ochre from Winsor & Newton has a little less of this like green. It's almost like a green undertone in here that you can barely see, but especially in the creamier, darker value, it's a little bit of a green, which I actually really like. However, I do know that there is a green gold that's more green, greenish yellow, that I love even more. So this is not gonna be a color I choose probably. So even though it's yellow ochre, and I had yellow ochre in my palette previously from Winsor & Newton, I'm probably not gonna bring that over. Next, we have transparent yellow. This is one. Whoa, that's a lot like green gold. Maybe a bit more yellow though. Wow. Frick.
Frick.
Whoa, you guys.
Whoa, that is actually pretty wild.
This is a crazy color. I mean, just because of how cool it is, I'm probably gonna star that one. Transparent yellow. Wow. It's very similar to green gold, but there's less green. Next, we have Gamboge Hue. So this is a mixture one. All the other ones so far have been pure single pigments. This one I'm assuming is a mixture because it says hue in the name. This is an orange though. Yeah, that's an orange Gamboge Hue. It's lovely, but I would just add yellow to permanent orange to make more of a Gamboge Hue. Next, Indian yellow. Still a bit orangey for my yellow likings. It's very nice though. Indian yellow. Okay, golden yellow. This might be my, I mean, there is a yellow deep, permanent yellow deep, so we'll see. And that's a grade 4 versus golden yellow, which is grade 1. Also, for my Mary, I don't know if they go higher than 4. They might not go higher than a grade 4 for light fastness. So far, I've only seen 4. Some brands go up to 8. So this is golden yellow. It's very lovely. It's not quite the yellow that I like, but I love the lighter values. The more transparent values are really nice. I like that range right here. That was golden yellow. And then we're gonna do cadmium yellow medium. I'm sure you're gonna be awesome, but you have cadmium. Dang it. You're awesome. It's okay, we still have tons of yellows to go through. Cadmium yellow medium. Dang, that's good. Whoa. Cadmium yellow medium. You're great, but you're toxic. This is nice though. It's really bright. Next, ooh, primary yellow. Let's see that one. Whoa, primary yellow is like green. Whoa. I love you.
Oh, she spoke to me like you did this yellow.
John, I love you. This is highlighter. So I love this. I don't want this to be the only yellow in my palette though, because it's so highlightery. So I want to also have like a more canary yellow, warmer yellow. Next, let's do permanent yellow deep. Whoa. Dope. Bit orangey, but it's freaking nice. Man, this is gonna be hard to choose. Next, let's do Naples yellow medium. Ooh, it's creamy. It's like got white in it. Ooh, this might be nice. Ooh, whoa. Different. Naples yellow medium. Napes. It's nice and creamy, but I don't really paint with a color like that much. Let's try permanent yellow lemon. Whoa, what? Oh boy. Primary and permanent yellow lemon are gonna be close competition. Here's primary yellow. It's got that like highlightery yellow green. I forgot about transparent yellow too. I love that one. More purple in this one than Rose Lake, so, you know, but it's really delicious. Wow, that's delicious. Permanent yellow lemon. Dang. Still loving transparent yellow, and I think primary yellow, because this one's like truly highlighter. Cadmium yellow lemon. So you're gonna be a no, but we'll test you out anyway. Whoa. Dude, it keeps getting more highlighter. When I think it's not possible, they somehow get more and more neon. Didn't even think it was possible. Sheesh. Cadmium yellow lemon. So it's permanent yellow lemon up here, cadmium yellow lemon down here. Very similar, but cadmium yellow lemon is much more neon. A little bit more green. Brightness. Cadmium yellow lemon. Still looking for a nice warmer yellow. Cadmium yellow medium is nice, but it has cadmium. Ooh, this is another creamy one. It's like a white yellow, warm yellow, pastel-y yellow. Naples yellow. She's a beaut. Naples yellow medium, Naples yellow, period.
End of sentence.
Yellow vanadium, vanadium. Whoa, more highlighter. Whoa, holy highlighter. You guys, my Mary just does it again. They get more and more neon somehow. This is vanadium, yellow vanadium. Some of these yellows are crazy. Okay, last but not least, and sorry guys, but it's a nickel titanium yellow and that's toxic as well. No cancer for me. I'm sure it's gonna be awesome though. Oh, it's so tight! Nickel titanium yellow. Oh, she's coming out fast! Nickel titanium yellow, you are toxic, but let's see. It's also kind of whitish. It's nice. I wouldn't gravitate toward this color normally anyway, so for 2 reasons, I'm not gonna bring it over to the palette, but it is nice. Okay, those are all the yellows. Now let's go through and star. All right, I know I love this transparent yellow. Now that I'm seeing this yellow ochre dry, I actually prefer it much better than when I saw it wet. It's not as green. Still has a little bit of that green here and there, but I do use yellow ochre quite a bit. Now let's see, I know I like primary yellow. That's gonna be my like lemon yellow deep replacement. And I really like golden yellow. I never had a bright yellow orange in my palette before because I would just mix it up. Maybe I'll add that later if there's room.
Wait, after all that highlighter talk though, you're not gonna grab one?
Oh yeah, I do want highlighter. Permanent yellow lemon. Ah! Excuse me. All right. Yellows. Down. You guys ready for this color? Green gold is up. I know I'm going to take this one over. Oh, and it's a grade 3. That's nice. Green gold, I love you so much. See, it looks just like a normal green straight from the tube, but then when you add water to it, the more transparent it becomes, the more highlightery. See, the thicker consistency is just like a brown green. Boom! In your face.
It was pretty magical.
I'm not just your boring green gold. Well, I guess gold is kind of magical. I don't know. The name is pretty descriptive, I guess.
I'm not...
Your average.
I'm exactly what I sound.
I'm not your average green, I guess. Green gold, you're a quadruple star. Green gold, wow, yay! Green earth, haven't tried this color yet. I haven't tried the majority of these colors, by the way. Whoa, it's like a blue-green, very creamy. Okay, huh. Whoa, that is weird. Very transparent. Like, can't really get it much thicker, and it's very see-through. Feels like, yeah, it's like a eucalyptus. It is nice, but the consistency is really weird. It's something that I would just mix up. See, it's just very weird. It gets kind of clumpy. Not a huge fan of that color. Very pretty color. The texture is just weird. Hooker's green. That's all. It's like sap green with a little black. Ooh, that's freaking nice. Oh, smoky. Smoky. Hooker's green. Why do brands have to use that? I guess it probably has to do with the pigment. Winsor Newton has a Hooker's green too. Who is she? Ooh, wow. Another creamy. This is sap green. Wow, very different than the sap green from Winsor Newton. It's like a gouache. It's so creamy. What?
Whoa.
It's like gouache. Whoa. That's nice. Sap green. Cobalt green deep. Oh my gosh, that's like a Kelly green. Whoa. Cobalt green deep. Wow. Wow. Holy bright. Whoa. It's like an apple Kelly green. Cobalt green deep. Cobalt green light. Probably similar, just lighter. Obviously lighter, but it's like a little bit more yellow green. That's very nice. I didn't used to really paint with like a vibrant green like this, but I might start because it's pretty nice. All right, so these next two, we're kind of starting to move into our indigo colors, but they say green, or this is Viridian. Whoa, that's gorgeous. Texture's a little chunky, not as smooth. Greenies. Yeah, it's similar texture to the green earth. It's like kind of serum-y, I don't know the word. Very beautiful color though. It's just not as smooth. Kubrick green phthalo light. Oh my gosh. These are like my watercolor inks, some of these colors. They're just so bright. What the heck? Holy moly. I wanted to say something else, but I didn't. Are you seeing this, Roma?
That's emerald.
This is literally like my watercolor inks. They're so bright. What was that?
You're painting with liquid emerald gem.
Kubrick, whatever that means. Green phthalo light. That's a major star. Whoa.
Wow, that's the first green star, everybody.
No, it's not. Green gold.
Never mind.
Which is way more yellow than green.
Definitely feels yellow.
Sap green. Whoa, guys. That was a plot twist there at the end.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh my, you don't even have blues or any of that.
And blues are my favorite colors.
Yikes.
That's okay. I have room for 24 colors in my palette. Oh, wait a minute. We still have a green. Kubrick green phthalo deep. Uh-oh. That was light. I'm probably gonna like light better. Probably. Oops, we have another green. Okay, this is Kubrick green phthalo deep. That was the same one, but light. It's just a little bit more blue than the previous one, so still like this one better so far. Oh boy, rich. I mean, you guys know I'm a huge fan of the bright colors. These are like next level bright. Kubrick green phthalo deep. Boy, oh boy, do I want to keep you too. Oh boy. Okay, cobalt green. It's like milky gray, cobalt green. Whoa. It's like a grayish blue-green. Very nice, like eucalyptus color. Very nice. Cobalt green blue. Oh, that is not green blue. That is very blue. Let's see this one. Cobalt blue green. Okay, so cobalt blue green is more green than cobalt green blue. Cobalt blue green. pretty turquoisey. Cobalt blue green is nice. I know there's brighter turquoises over here though that I'm gonna like better. Cobalt blue green, and then to be consistent, we'll do this next one, cobalt green blue. Oh.
Whoa, that's cool.
Very nice. There's gonna be some really bomb blues though. I just know it, so I'm not gonna start it just yet. But cobalt green blue is nice. Okay, now let's actually move on to our blues. I'm just gonna run through the cobalts then. Cobalt blue light. Oh my gosh! Cobalt blue light. I didn't even know I needed you in my life. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Holy frick!
Can't use it.
Toxic. Oh no!
What does it have?
The cobalt. Oh dang it! But she's toxic. Why are all the good ones toxic? Cobalt blue light, man. She's a good one. She's a good one. Okay, cobalt blue, another toxic one. But again, if you're just using these very, very minimally, then it's probably fine. I don't know if I'm convincing myself. I'm just saying for the people. I'm really sad about that because cobalt blue light is so delicious. This is cobalt blue. Very similar to cobalt green blue, just a little bit more blue.
So you can't use any of the cobalts?
Nope. This is cobalt blue deep. Oh.
This is all just like the torture ones that like you're trying but can't use.
Yeah. Ultramarine though. I'm holding out for the ultramarines to be similar to cobalt, and they're not toxic, so holding out. We'll see. But if I can't get a close one, I might just use it just very...
Wait, you also didn't title the last one.
Cobalt blue. This next one is cobalt blue deep. Freaking nice. Dang it. It's obviously deeper than cobalt blue light. Kind of a warm blue. Cobalt blue deep. Okay. Berlin blue. Berlin blue. See what this is all about. That's really nice. It's like a mixture of Prussian blue and cobalt. That's very nice. Oh, that is very nice. Berlin blue, ultramarine light. Be good to me. Yes. So if you don't want to toxic yourself, but you want this like crazy royally blue color, ultramarine light. Cobalt is a little bit more creamies. This is like a cleaner royal blue. Ultramarine light, and then there's ultramarine deep. Very similar to ultramarine light. Also very similar to cobalt blue deep. Ultramarine deep. All right, indigo. This is gonna be really nice and dark and nice. Whoa, that's like black. Oh, wow. Holy moly, holy moly. Oh, goodness gracious. It's basically Prussian blue and black, and I love it. It's so rich. Let's do Prussian blue next. We all know that Prussian blue from my previous palette, Winsor & Newton, was my favorite color. Super deep and rich. I like this one even better. It's like brighter. Prussian blue 2.0 gets an immediate star.
Wow, the first blue star.
It's like just got a little bit of an edge over the Winsor & Newton Prussian blue. It's like a little bit more vibrant. Faience blue. Also, I'm definitely butchering a lot of these names, so sorry. Oh dear. Oh boy. That's nice. I'm gonna have like 15 blues. F-A-I-E-N-C-E blue. It's nice. Primary blue, cyan. Oh man. She's so nice. Holy. Wow. Oof. Cerulean blue. It's like a cobalt turquoise. Cerulean blue, cerulean blue. Hi ya 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 ya. Just making up songs about the colors. Cerulean blue, you're very nice, but not quite what I'm looking for. Do you see how it was like, oh, it's so positive and happy, and then it gets dark and minor. Actually, I mean, that's pretty freaking nice. It's like creamy and cobalty and turquoisey. All things I love. Cerulean sky blue. What you got? Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's really cool blue.
Oh, boy. Wow. Holy.
I'm a big fan of the ceruleans.
Holy moly. This is like macaw blue. Cerulean sky blue. That's a star for me. Another blue. And I'm already going to star this one too. Dang, that's nice too. And that one. Ah. Is that all the blues? It sure is. We're moving on to turquoise next. Which I'm basically going to star all of those. So, I really like that. Primary blue. Wow. Okay.
5 blues?
Blue's my favorite color.
It's your palette, not mine. How many slots do you got?
I don't know. Can you count? So my palette has 20 slots. I already have 17 colors chosen or starred. I still have turquoise to go through, purple, and then black and brown. Yikes. We'll probably have to get rid of a blue, probably a yellow, because I can mix up those yellows. Okay, turquoise. Let's start with turquoise cobalt. Not gonna be you because you have oh, dang it. Oh, man. She's perfect, unfortunately. Why do all the cobalts have to be perfect? Dang. Frick! Oh my goodness. Turquoise cobalt. You're pretty, but you're toxic. Turquoise green. Dang it. Cobalt turquoise, though, is gonna be the one that I want. I know it. It's nice, but it's not it. Like, oh, turquoise green.
So sad.
Phthalo turquoise. The label isn't promising for the color that I want. Oh man, that turquoise cobalt is perfection. Also nice, but it's not turquoise cobalt. I bet I can get similar color. Not quite that, but with this and this. Phthalo Turk.
Are you not keeping either the Turks?
No, because I can just add green to this to get that, and I can, same, you know? It's very similar to this primary cyan, MaimeriBlu. Just has a little more green in it. Okay, now we are to violet. We're gonna start with oh, nope, we have one more blue. Ultramarine blue. Oh, and it's purple. Ooh, it's the weird texture like green earth. Not a fan. Yeah, weird texture. And it's Lakers purple. My all-time least favorite color.
Wow, this is the one. On the entire sheet, this is the least favorite color.
Yep. It's nice if you like purple. Weird texture though. Ultramarine blue. It's not blue, it's purple, guys. And then we'll do permanent violet blue. It's like a deeper Prussian blue with violet vibe. Very Lakers. Nothing against the Lakers. Just not a fan of that purple. Personally. Personal preference. Wait, what are you called? Ultramarine violet blue. And then ultramarine violet. Weird texture. More creamy though, which I like. Like the color has a little milkiness to it. But I usually gravitate toward the more pinky purples. Didn't leave myself much room. Ultramarine violet. Manganese violet. I have a feeling I'm going to like this one!
What?
It literally exploded. It was like, wow, I'm so happy to be out. 10,000 years!
Oh, gee.
Aladdin reference for the mommies and the daddies out there.
Ultimate cosmic power.
Space. I love you, I love you, I love
That is a
you.
nice purple. Even a...
If I'm gonna have to paint with purple, it's gonna be manganese, genie. Manganese violet. Violetta. Alright, so next up, Quina Credone Violet. I'm probably also gonna like this one, because it's more pink. Oh yeah. That's nice. Quina Credone. You're so small. Verzino Violet. Looks pretty pink to me, so probably gonna like it. Oh boy. Wow. Verzino Violet. Shoot. Okay, so for the purples, I mean, this one's like not really purple. It's like mostly pink. But I love it. That's why I love it. I can add more blue to it if I need a purple. I'm going to choose these. I can't choose two purples. I will, and then I'll whittle it away somewhere else. I'm going to add one more over here on the red side, red column, because we have Magenta Quina Credone. Looks very similar to the Verzino Violet. Maybe a little bit darker, maybe a little bit more red, I don't know. Pink, I mean. Boy. Okay, so next and final bits are going to be the browns and the blacks, and there's some white. Okay, so we've got a couple more reddish browns, gray browns, black, blue grays, lots. Okay, lots to go through here. Let's start with Brown Van Dyke. Just your average chocolate brown. Nothing wrong with a chocolate brown. It's just for florals, I like something a little bit more like natural looking. It's also kind of got that like sticky texture, serum-y texture. It's a milky chocolate brown. Very nice, but not something I would personally paint with much. Burnt umber. We had burnt umber from Winsor Newton in the previous palette. This one's looking way more dark, which I love. I always had to add black to burnt umber to get it more smoky and neutral, like natural looking. So far, so good. That's pretty nice. It's very dark. More transparent values are still a bit of that chocolate brown. The dark values are really nice and what I'm looking for. It's very good brown, but there's so many browns, so let's keep going. Sepia. It's like a milky reddish brown, some gray, some purple. Very milky. It's really pretty. Next we have Mars Brown. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars Brown. What's that?
I mean, it says Bruno on here.
We don't
Bruno
talk
Di
about
Marte.
Bruno, no.
We'll talk about Bruno.
But
It was my wedding day. We were getting married and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
clouds in the sky.
Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin.
Thunder.
Are you telling the story or am I?
I'm not a very
Bruno Mars is a very red brown. It's called Mars Brown. And I'm saying Bruno because it says Bruno on the package. Bruno Di Marte is the Italian name. Mars Brown. Reddish, clayish color brown. Dragon's blood.
And gets a star just 'cause the
Immediately.
name.
Wow.
I mean, you have to have dragon's blood on your palette.
Dragon's blood. Wow. Dope. So.
If I were you, that would literally make my palette just so I could say I have dragon blood.
I mean, it is also awesome. Whoa. Whoa. It looks like dragon's
That's
blood.
a dragon's blood color.
Whoa. Holy. Wow.
That is a crazy color.
It's epic. Permanent, Modder, Deep. These are kind of more like red, but they're red browns. Very much red. Permanente. Perm. Matter. Brown matter. What? Brown matter. Alizarin. Holy wow. It's like a neon brown red. Similar to Dragon's Blood. Whoopsies.
But doesn't have the name dragon's blood.
But doesn't have the name Dragon's Blood. Burnt sienna. It's like a poopy red. Burnt sienna.
You only had one brown before, correct?
I did what? Oh, yeah.
It was just burnt umber.
Mm-hmm. Burnt sienna's nice, but Dragon's Blood has that orange-brown situation and isn't as light. And it's called Dragon's Blood. Transparent Mars Red. It's gonna be brighter red-brown like Mars Brown, but more red. Whoa. It's like brown matter.
Whoa.
It's like an orange-brown. Transparent Mars Red. Who knew I liked browns so much? These are cool.
That's a really cool one. I like transparent Mars Red.
Yep. Golden ochre. Kinda Van Dyke brown meets yellow ochre so far in the palette. Golden ochre is like transparent Mars Red, but with some white in it. It's nice. Pozzuoli Earth. Something. Pozzuoli Earth. Ooh, wow. It's like clay, tennis court color. Of the Earth, Pozzuoli. Man. Raw umber. I don't like the consistency of that. Just not super blendy. Can't really get it too thick. Raw umber, raw sienna. We have burnt sienna over here. This one's whoops. Raw sienna. Ooh. That's like a yellow ochre.
Yeah, a little yellow ochre.
Yellow ochre.
I was gonna say yellow ochre before you said it, just so I could be impressive, but then I said yolk.
It's yellow ochre.
That's a ochre.
Raw sienna.
Ochre.
Okay, now we have like 5 blacks to go through. and a Payne's Gray. So 4 blacks and a Payne's Gray. Neutral tint. What the F is that? Neutral tint. We'll start with that and then we'll do Payne's Gray. Whoa, this is not a tint. This is very thick. Holy jet black.
Am I looking into a black hole?
That's called neutral tint. This should be called black hole. Oh, there's a little bit of a blue undertone. That's real crazy. Let's do Payne's Gray next. Thought these would be more similar. This one is toxic. Won't be using you, sorry. It's like a bluish black. Kind of like indigo, actually. Payne's Gray. Mars Black. That's the color I used from Winsor & Newton. Wow, it's like brown. Brown black. A little bit of a brown undertone. Gets very transparent. Brown undertone. Blue undertone. And then we have Ivory Black. Just gonna be a standard black. Similar to Black Hole, aka neutral tint. Difference here though is this is a grade 1 in permanence. Neutral tint is a grade 2. Oh, it's more like Mars Black. Mars Black is a grade 1. Ivory Black is a grade 1. I like this Ivory Black better than Mars Black, especially the way it's drying. This one's kind of getting a little granulated. And the darker tones are like very rich. This one's kind of milky. So, and then we have Carbon Black. Seems to have a brown, bit of brown under it, like Ivory and Mars Black. Pretty close. Probably like Carbon better. It's got a smoother blend than Ivory. I'm gonna star Carbon. I would also star Neutral Tint, but it's kind of got this like blue undertone to it, which I could add to Carbon Black with blue. The browns, Dragon's Blood.
Are you done?
I mean, there's just whites left.
Oh, that's all the blacks and browns.
Mm-hmm. Dragon's Blood and Burnt Umber are nice. But we're gonna have to whittle some other colors down because I have 20 spots.
Are you gonna do the whites or?
Both of these are toxic, so I know I'm not gonna choose either of them. But this is Titanium White and then Chinese White. Whoa, this one's extremely thick. Oh my gosh. So thick. Titanium White. I never add white to watercolor. I'll use white for like detail stuff later on, but at that point I would just use white gouache because it's more opaque. And then Chinese White. This is like a paste.
Toothpaste white.
Yeah, toothpaste white. And there you have it, folks. Okay, so I starred 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on this sheet. And then the neutrals, I have 19, 20, 21, 22. I need to get rid of 2 colors. So, definitely not this one or this one. Definitely not this one. Well, the reds I have are all stars. I use red a lot. So I have 3 pinky reds. I have a pink red, Quina Credone red. I have a permanent red light, which is like a Scarlet Lake match. It's an orangey red. Love it. And then primary red is like an opera rose match. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. I could definitely get rid of a yellow. And that yellow is probably going to be this one. permanent yellow lemon because I've got primary yellow. I can make it a little bit more of that neon. I can make it a little bit more neon with some transparent yellow. So then for greens, I have sap, well, green gold. That's a no-brainer. I love that color. I have green gold, sap green, cupric green, phthalo light. I love all of those. And I love this crazy one. Blues, definitely can get rid of a blue. Ultramarine light, Prussian blue, Faience blue, primary blue cyan, cerulean sky blue. Dang, I love all of those. I guess, actually, I don't need this Berzino violet because the primary red with quinacridone violet can give me a similar vibe. And we all know violet's my least favorite color.
Did you just whittle it down to 20?
I whittled it down. All right, there is my 20 new colors, my all-time 20 favorites out of the 90 color MaimeriBlu set. Loved a lot more than 20, but because I have 20 dishes in my palette, these are my deal breaker ones. Next I'm gonna be setting up my palette. I'm gonna do a separate video of how I set up my palette with tube colors and in what order and all of that. So make sure you check that video out once it's posted. But I've got my full range of black, brown, pinks, reds, red oranges, yellows, greens, obviously, indigos, blues, and violets. So I've got a nice full range. I can mix up secondary colors with combinations of these colors to get some other hues that were in here that I loved, but this is a great range of color and I'm very, very excited about all these vibrant, pure pigments. And they're way more non-toxic. I obviously really, really loved the turquoise cobalt, but like I said, I'm trying to stay away from inhaling and getting stuff on my skin that's more toxic. So up to you if you want to take that risk. If you don't use it very often, I'm sure it's probably fine, but who knows? So because I'm really sensitive, I decided to go with these and I'm obsessed. Can't wait to use them all the time.